everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you have subscribed if this is your first time visiting, and if it's not your first time, it's not your first rodeo, don't forget to click on the little notification bell at the corner depending on your device. I'm going to be sharing something really exciting today. It's personal for me and I believe it will be helpful for you. I'm talking about how to fall in love with the person that you married. Especially when a couple has been together over time, they tend to, I don't want to use the word fall out of love, but they do tend to take each other for granted and things just become a run of the mill and lovers become roommates and sometimes fight mates, and then the separation, emotional or spiritual, sadly sometimes physical, begins to creep in. So I'm going to be sharing things that I believe will help. If we keep them in mind and we do them consciously every day, it will help us to fall in love with our spouses all over again. Number one, think about your spouse. Consciously think about your spouse. In a positive way. Someone referred to it as abiding in the love of your spouse. Now there's the verse in the good book that says, abide in me as I abide in you. So when we say think about your spouse, maybe when you are not in the same physical space with them, think about them consciously. It might not be easy. Sometimes when we do think about our spouses, we may think about the things we're upset about, the things we desire to see, or things that may not necessarily be pleasant. So consciously pull yourself in to think about your spouse. Consciously think positively about your spouse. Abide in their love. Remember their smile. Maybe he got you coffee. Maybe she made the bed. Maybe she said something nice, or she wore something nice, or he smelled nice, or she smelled nice. No matter how little it is, think on that little thing. Even if it did not happen at that time or at the present, even if it happened a long time ago, pick that good feeling or that good memory about your spouse. Build on it and think on it throughout the day if you can. Number two, notice something good about them and say it. Observe something good that they've done and say it. Like, you're so helpful with the kids, or you're so clean, or you're so organized, or you're so mature, or you're so responsible, or you're a great leader. I love your cooking. I love everything about you, or I love your hair, or I love your scent. Say something positive. Observe something good that they've done and say it. Number three, enter into their world. Sometimes we are so focused on what we want our spouses to look like, what we want them to do, what they have not done, that we don't spend time trying to get into their world. Not from a judgmental or a correctional point of view. Consciously enter into the world of your spouse. So observe them like you are a neutral person and enter into their world. Give them room to be comfortable with you, to allow you into their space, into their thoughts, into their way of thinking, into how they see things. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to become it, but it allows you to appreciate the uniqueness of the person. So she likes poetry. She likes the opera. She likes picnics. She likes to walk around and wander around with no map and no direction. Enter into her world. She likes fashion. She likes hair. She likes kids. She likes food. You don't like to like these things, but you have to consciously make an effort to enter into the world of your spouse. It will help you to bond. It will help you to relate. It will help you to connect. Obviously, there's so much more to say about this and there's so much more to share about this, but I will stop here for today. Fall in love with your spouse all over again, and may you get the strength and the patience and the motivation you need to have a healthy, happy marriage.